Yeah, my Anton team right now is either Anton, Ambi, Rhinne, or Anton, Ambi, Nicole. That's what I've been using at least.
Fuck, you need a Lucy so fucking bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. You need
Dude, they put Anton and Sokaku on the banner. That was messed up. Give me some units I actually want to use.
Oh my god, you need a Lucy so fucking bad.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to pull Lucy. I was doing like single pulls on this stupid like little beginner banner shit, and it's like not giving me anything. Like, dude, watch this. Lucy, please, please, Lucy. Wait, S. Wait, this game is dog shit. This game is straight dog shit. It is actually just garbage, dude. I'm a new player. I've lost Bo by 50-50s. What the fuck? Dude,
Like,
Bo by 50-50. All right, dude. I'm 3 for 14 right now in 50-50s recently. 3 for 14. Yo.
oh, what's up?
Dude, I'm ready to sweat my ass off in DZ. I told my chat I want to sweat in this game really hard. I'm a Giga Sweat in wuwa, and they told me to hit up you and Muzzy and a few others. Dude, I was watching your guys' PvP thing yesterday, you and Muzzy. Dude, that thing was hilarious. I want that in wuwa. It looks so sick. The draft system and everything.
You got to find someone to set it up, homie. We got good people over here in ZZZ to set that up for us.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I need to set it up myself. No one else is gonna do it in the scene, bro. They just want to drama tube. It's not fun. I gotta do everything, man.
Yeah, it's okay, bro. It's okay. But yeah, that's who we're doing. That's who we're with. So how did you want this to go?
So I had like, well, my goal, I have a few questions I wanted to ask, and then I'd assume you know where to take it from there. So my goal is to clear the game basically as fast as possible. I had a few units I was gonna plan to aim for. So, I'm sharing my screen. I can show you my account right now.
I'm watching.
Okay. So
I am watching.
So for the anniversary, I know we're getting a selector ticket. So I had 3 options. I could either go for M1 Rhinne, I can go for M2 Soldier, or I can go for Lycon. I was probably going to pick up Yixuan, and then I have Lighter already, so I figured that would pair with the Soldier. I wasn't sure if I should go... I was thinking probably M2 Soldier just because I already have Lighter, and I wasn't sure how much play Reno would see, given I already have Nicole. And I don't know how viable she's going to be with Yixuan.
Are you going to get... No, don't use Nicole with Yixuan. No, please don't do that.
Oh, no, I meant with Lighter, because I don't have Lucy right now.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you going to get Miyabi on her rerun?
I'm not 100% sure. It depends how the banner's lined up. I was looking at getting both Ishwen and Astra. It would depend on my luck, though, because I lost my 50-50 and went double pity on Lighter, so I'm kind of screwed right now. I have negative polys. So at the very least, I know I can guarantee 1, but I'm not 100% sure if I can get Astra as well. I figured that was the sweat character.
Astra is an amazing pickup.
I have Anton raised too. I was told this guy is terrible and I should just raise Piper, but I don't like Piper, and Anton's kind of the goat, so I kind of have to raise him.
Anton is not as bad as people say. You can definitely make him work if you have the tools to support him. Picking up Astra would help your Anton a lot because you'd be able to do the Anton quick assist spam. I don't know. You probably don't know about that.
I did look up something for that. I watched Yoji, I think. I saw his Anton clear. I saw him using Nicole and Astra, I believe.
Yeah, so if you have Astra, you enable Anton's quick assist because Anton has the highest quick assist multiplier in the game. It's like 850 something %. So it's like, to put that in perspective, that's like 8, 9 times higher than Lighter's.
Damn.
So with Astra, you can just literally infinitely spam his quick assist and do a shit ton of damage.
Oh, bet. Okay.
It's kind of a meme team, but it works. It definitely works.
I mean, if it works, it works. I don't want to raise Piper. I don't like this character. And then I think the other one I can use is like I have Billy M2. I guess I can use, but I already have Amtom M6. I figured M6 would probably be better than Billy M2 because I heard Billy was not that good either. And I'm not touching Corrin either.
Billy is definitely a lot stronger at M6. He has some of the better mindscapes. Billy and Anton are fine. I need to figure out. You said you want to sweat.
Yeah, I'm a Giga Sweater. For the reference, I have the world record right now in speed clearing Wuthering Waves, so I'm a Giga Sweat. Like I'm a world champion, so yeah, former pro player. Like I'm as sweat as it gets, bro.
Oh, okay. So like,
I'm a sweat.
You're trying to go balls to.
Yeah, I'm going balls to the wall, bro. I sweat. That's what I do. So Jimbo, thanks so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. So
Because the sweatiest team in the game involves Miyabi.
If I depending on how our banners line up, yeah. So I figured I'd probably get whatever characters are OP first, right? So like the Ishwin and the Astra that are coming up. Do we know when Miyabi's coming out? Is there like a timing on our banner?
We think she's gonna be 2.1 or 2.2.
Okay, well, yeah, that would probably line up for me then. So I could probably get Miyabi as well.
Ready and waiting.
The other character I was looking, or there was 2 other characters I was interested in getting. It was Soldier Zero and Trigger. I'm not sure how those guys fit in the meta right now, though. I've been looking at some tier lists. I see like a lot of like mixed things outside of like having Miyabi, lighter at the top, Yanagi around the top as well. In like the middle sections, I feel like I've seen like a lot of shuffling for like Trigger, Soldier, Jane, Hugo, Juan. I'm not sure exactly what to follow. Oh, that's actually a good question. Is there like a reputable site that I can go to? For wuwa, normally we just go to Pridwin, but I was told Pridwin in this game isn't that accurate. And when I was looking at some of the sets, a lot of my chat was disagreeing with like the things they were recommending.
Pridewin.
Ready and waiting.
I don't care if I hurt the Pridewin people's feelings. Whoever fucking sets up ZZZ and Pridewin, they have some kind of like extreme biases for shit that's just like not right. Like the Pridewin ZZZ tier list is not that great. Like they gotta fix that shit. It's always been pretty fucking mid. Not gonna lie. I don't know I don't know if they just got something against ZZZ, but. Yeah, I don't trust the Pridewin tier list for everything.
Dude, that's so interesting because like for wuwa, like people will trash talk Pridwin, but until like the most recent tier list, pretty much everything they said was really solid. You'd only move characters like up or down maybe a tier, and it'd be like maybe 2 characters at most for the entire tier list. And all the recommendations were perfectly fine in the teams they gave. It's so weird to see the dichotomy. Everyone is saying like the one is easy, it's just trash. I wonder if it's like a different team or what.
Well, it's not the same people working on the same, you know, like the wuwa guy. They got different people working for wuwa, different people doing it for Zenless.
Another thing I wanted to ask you was like the drive disc. I wasn't 100% sure what I should be farming, and people told me that Woodpecker is like a super universal set. So I was told to go for that.
Don't farm it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't farm it. I had to go like get them from the shop or whatever. You like craft them, right?
Yeah. So you farm a different domain that has hopefully 2 sets that you actually want, and then you use the trash pieces to go recreate Woodpecker.
So what are the sets I actually farmed then? I was farming this one. I was told Astral Voice works on like supports, and then I can 2-piece Branch and Blade, even though it looks like it's for Miyabi, I assume, based on the passive.
You can always use the 2-piece on any crit scaler.
So then should I be farming this dungeon for the early game?
That is by far the most universal domain in the game as of right now. Because Freedom Blues is really good on Sokaku. It's decent on Rhinne, but it's really good on Sokaku, but Polar Metal is pretty trash. Soul Rock, pretend like Soul Rock doesn't exist. That's why you can't farm Woodpecker. Inferno Metal is also not good. It's not even that great on Soldier 11 anymore because Soldier 11's best teams have a really fucking hard time keeping the passive up.
Dude, that's what I was told too. I saw in Pridwin that Inferno Metal was like highest DPS, but then I was told not to go it because it's like impossible to proc the crit like right as they're stunned, so you're kind of giga screwed there.
You gotta have a team that can help keep the fire up, otherwise the passive just won't be up for a good portion of the fight. And at that point, there's no point to even run it. That's why Woodpecker or Hormone Punk is just generally better on Soldier for the most part in her best teams. Puffer Electro is a really good 2-piece because Pin is a really good stat now in ZZZ. Most teams' Pin ratio is best in slot nowadays. Unless you have like some natural form of defense threat like Nicole or Trigger's Engine or Chingy's M1, you have to basically have natural defense threat on your team for Pin to not be best in slot on the vast majority of teams. So Puffer Electro is a very good 2-piece, but because 4-piece Inferno is not that great, you kind of don't want to farm it. It's unfortunate. And then like scroll up, isn't it Swing Jazz and what's it called?
Swing Jazz, Chaotic Metal.
And Chaotic Metal. So that's really good on Zhu. but Hormone Punk is just as good and sometimes better on her. Swing Jazz is still a good set, but like if you don't have anyone that can run Chaotic Metal, then there's just no point in going for it. So yeah, it's looking like on your account, yeah, it's gonna be Branching Blade and Astral Voice.
Am I at
Because
the?
you can put huh?
Oh, I was gonna ask if I'm at like the level where I want to start farming those yet, or if I want to wait till I'm like in and on 50. Because I'm 46 right now. I'm not exactly sure where I should be prioritizing my resources.
Ready and waiting.
Bro, it's actually been so long. Do you guarantee S-Ring drive disc at 45 or is it 50? It's actually been so long I forgot.
I think last time I went in there I had A rank, so I think I
So
wonder.
you
I could
still
probably
don't
check
guarantee.
here. Yeah, it mentions A
You
ranks
should-
on here. I assume it's just A ranks and S ranks.
It's 50 that you guarantee S ranks.
I can go run one real
You get
quick.
them
I
at
should go find out.
40-ish. It's A rank sometimes and a chance to get S ranks.
Yeah, I got way less. I got 4 A ranks and 2 S ranks. I just did a cleanup. Oh, I got a banger one though. Look at that. Crit damage. But that's on Astral. That's kind of sad. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's HP. Oh.
That's not sad. You want your support. Most supports you still want to build for damage.
Oh, wait. How relevant are support damage in this game? So, like, I come from Wuthering Waves. In
Very.
that game, it's like 20% at most of a team comp is your support. So, like, building them is kind of inconsequential.
You feel the difference. So every most of the time I do account reviews. If someone's struggling, let's give you an example. I was on someone's account one time. They had a soldier, lighter, Lucy team, and they were struggling to get 20k. I fixed Lucy to where she actually had decent damage, and the 20k became significantly easier. Like your supports in this game contribute to your damage a lot more than you think.
How difficult is it to clear endgame content in this game? Like, am I gonna struggle right now as my account is? Do I have to like wait for like Ishwen plus like another character? Or, like, when realistically would I be able to clear?
Let me look at your account.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah, you're gonna probably struggle, homie.
I
Yeah.
have like negative drive disc on here. I was told to wait to farm these because he said that that lighter might get like an updated set or something coming up soon.
So go back to Astral Voice. Let me show you something. Yeah. So that set, yeah, you can put on your support. You can also put it on your stunners. And the reason why is because it's a universal set, meaning that the person holding it does not have to be the one proccing the quick assist to your DPS.
Oh, they can be the one. Oh, it's whenever any one uses a quick assist. Okay.
Yeah. So even if they're not the ones doing the quick assist, they'll still give the team the damage bonus.
So then, what would I run Nicole on then if I give a lighter Astral?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put Nicole on swing then.
Okay.
Like that's a very, very, very OP setup. Like put your stunner on Astral, put your support on swing, and in the Miyabi team, it's put Sokaku on Freedom, Lycon on Astral. But there is a new set coming out that's very good for stunners. So now stunners will have 2 options. You can either put Astral on them or you can put the new set on them. They're both going to be very good, but yeah, basically you're going to have more options in the future very soon.
And then
5 days from now.
My 2-piece for this is going to be Swing Jazz, I assume.
What, for lighter?
Yeah, for lighter.
Shock Star.
Shock Star? Okay.
If you have it. If you have it. If you don't have it, then ER is fine. But just make sure that the last slot's Impact.
Oh, this is like the only Impact one I have. I was told to enhance this even though it's not on set just because the Impact.
That's fine. Stunners damage is a lot less relevant than supports damage. Like you can try to build them for damage, but if you could only have 2 of your characters in your team built for like good damage, then make sure it's your support and your DPS.
Like
as long as your stunners have impact, you're good.
All right, bet. And then I can only get impact on this slot. I can't get it on the substat.
No, you can't.
Okay.
You can only get it on your core skill, leveling up your core skill, and your drive. What? Not your drive disc. Yeah, 2P shock star, your W engine, and your 6 slot. That's the only way to get impact.
And then for substats on here, I know I'm aiming for crit rate, crit damage. I'm not sure like the value of that compared to the other stats and like what would consider or what you would consider like a brick piece, for example. Like this one hit like 1 on everything. I assume this one is just complete trash. This one hit like double pen. I don't know if hitting double pen over here is good or if this is like a good piece or what. Because it's missing like a crit damage roll on here too as HP defense. I'm not sure about that.
So you gotta. Let me share my screen. All right, you see?
1 second. Yeah, I'm watching.
Let me put my game back on for chat. There we go. So here I can show you some pieces, right? Let's do some comparisons. All right, so this is the piece I have equipped, right? And this is the piece that I'm comparing it to.
Right.
You see how this has offensive, 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 offensive. That's 4 offensive stats. Offensive, offensive, offensive. That's only 3 offensive stats.
Right.
This has 3 rolls of attack percent, but it's actually 4 because it's +3. So it's 1 + 3. So that's 4 rolls.
Gotcha.
And this one is +1. So that's 2. So now we got 6 rolls and 2 flats. Flats count as half of a sub. So 2 flats, that's another roll. So that's 7 rolls of offense on this piece.
Okay.
This piece only has 2, 5. So like 6.5 if you want to be generous. So this piece is better.
Okay.
Attack percent in this game is pretty much just as good as crit damage. In most scenarios, like, do not sleep on attack on this game. The way that the Zenless damage formula works, attack is very, very fucking good. Which is another reason why in this game, attack, pen ratio, and damage percent are all very close to each other, with pen ratio making a glorious comeback in the last few months. It has become arguably the best stat in the game for most team comps. Again, the only way, because you know how pen ratio works, is defense shred.
So I've been told the way pen works in this game is like complicated. It like stacks with each other or something. So like you want to run like pen ratio if you're using other pen teammates like Nicole or Rhinne.
So don't make it overcomplicated for yourself. Pen ratio is defense shred. Pen ratio and natural defense shred. Natural defense shred is something like Nicole.
Okay.
With this, right? They still stack together, but they stack together in a weird way, but they still work together. It's not that they don't work together. Don't let anyone lie to you. It's not that they don't work together. It's just they make each other less relevant. So if you have natural defense shred, then usually most of the time, attack or damage percent will be better on the 5th slot for your DPS. So if you're using Nicole, attack or damage percent will usually be better on your DPS in the 5th slot. But if you don't have any natural defense shred on your team, most of the best teams in the game have a shit ton of attack buffs or damage percent buffs or even both. And because of that, you don't want oversaturation on your stats, right? You want a balance of everything. So because of that, pen ratio becomes an amazing 5th slot. So for example, Soldier 11's best team in the game right now is Soldier 11, Lighter, and Astra. Astra gives a shit ton of attack, a shit ton of damage percent on her own. Lighter gives even more damage percent. And Red Shred. That makes pen ratio by far the best in slot if you're using that team for Soldier 11.
Okay, so in my case, I'd probably be using Soldier 11, Nicole, and Lighter, right? Because then I'm going to have the... you said Nicole can't pair with Yixuan, so I'm assuming that's where my Nicole goes. I was told Nicole is Giga OP, so I wouldn't want pen ratio then. I'd want like damage percent or attack percent there. Or pen ratio still be good.
You're going to probably run... You said Lighter Nicole with your Soldier?
Yeah, well, that's what I assume just based on my account right now. And then the Astra probably
you're
goes
gonna run
somewhere else.
Attack on your 5th slot if you're running Lighter Nicole.
Okay.
Like Lighter's giving a shit ton of damage percent. Nicole's gonna either be wearing Astro Voice or Swing Jazz, giving damage percent. Nicole's W Engine's giving damage percent. Nicole's already giving defense shred, so you don't need the pin ratio. So the one thing that team is lacking a lot is attack. So that makes attack by far the best in slot for Soldier 11 on that team for a fifth slot. And you already know that the sixth slot's pretty much going to always be attack for your crit DPS.
I actually didn't know that, but that's good to know.
Yeah. So for sixth slot for your crit DPS, it's 99% of the time it's going to be attack on the fifth slot, on the sixth slot.
Okay, cool. That makes it simple then. This game seems a lot more simple than I thought it would.
And then also, don't forget that Soldier also gives herself even more damage percent in her core skill.
Okay.
So like that team you're running, it's just lacking attack.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. Yeah. So then, what stats do I want to go for like Lighter then over here? I'm not sure exactly what to go in like his 5. His 1 is going to be impact, right? And then what would like 4, 5 be?
Wait 1 second. All right. I think that's good. All right. So wait, your Lighter? Show me.
Yeah. So, well, I don't have like an actual stuff on him yet. I'm still trying to like shuffle discs around, but I'm not sure what I'd put over here. Would I just put like a fire damage percent something, or like what am I looking for?
Again, I don't want you to over worry about your stunners. Like I feel like stunners are something that you should min-max like very last. Like
Okay.
as long as they have their buffing set on, as long as they have impact on the 6th slot, just give them anything offensive on the 4th and 5th, and then come back to them last. Like don't stress too much about your stunners. Min-max your other characters first. Like
Okay.
Your stunners will do 90% of their job just by having the right set on and the right main stats.
All right, that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of like how sub DPS is working. Well, it's like you just get like the right stuff. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what stats you throw on there. Just get some stuff on there. As long as you have the sets, it buffs your attackers so much. Like the game is easy enough to clear. You can just beat it that way.
Okay, you're using Lighter, right? So you need to you have Hellfire gears on. You need to go to training mode. You need to learn something on him.
Want to see the red scarf?
Brother, I'm gonna save your life, so you don't have to do the cringe setup. No, just back out. Just back out of that. Hit escape. You're on keyboard, right? Hit escape.
Yep.
Go to more.
Training.
Go to free training.
Awaiting further instructions.
Resets.
All right. Pick your Lighter and Soldier. All right.
1, 2.
Oh.
Yes, all accounted for.
There you go.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
And you're still watching. You can still see my screen, right?
Yeah, I have it up on my other monitor.
Okay, so I'll do the same thing. Okay, just put everything on. Just pick a random enemy, set him to level 70, and then just make sure that he's not moving and he can't die. And disable stun. You don't want to stun either. And then just put everything on max. This is how I do it when I'm just testing stuff.
Dude, this is so sick. I love training mode. I want this. This is sick.
Yeah.
Ready and waiting.
You can swap
Yeah,
characters
so
in here too. That's awesome.
Yeah. So you see how I just have him moving here, and like he can't die, and he also can't be stunned.
Right.
Okay, so Lighter. If you're using,
All right.
so this is how you normally play with him, right? You bring him in, punch, EX, he's done, right?
Right.
Now you get him off the field. But you're using Hellfire gears. So you probably didn't know that if you're using Hellfire gears, you have to come in, punch first, and then do your rapid. Otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, you need that for the passive on the Hellfire gears, right? Yeah, I read that. I was actually looking into Hellfire gears specifically because I was like, I don't know how this works with Lighter because every time I swap into him, he ends up using his punches. I wasn't sure if it's more optimal for me to go for the punches or the skill, but it's good to know that I should actually go for like the auto attack chain afterward for the bunch of punches.
So so you have to EX first, and then punch. But that's cringe as fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That shit is cringe as fuck. So there's a way to avoid that. All right, so I'm gonna reset him. So Lighter has a thing called Shuffle EX. You know how? Okay, you see my screen?
Yeah, I'm watching.
You see how when he comes in, he can sidestep?
Yep.
If you sidestep, let me get his energy back. If you sidestep and press EX at the same time, you see that? You see this?
Yeah, I'm watching.
And just to show you I'm not bullshitting you, let me turn off unlimited energy. See? You can sidestep an EX.
Does it hide the animation of it? But it still goes off and does all the stuff? Okay.
No, he does 2 big punches.
Oh, it's a different...
It's very easy to see. See?
Yeah, I saw what it was. I thought it was just like hiding the animation behind like his actual autos. Okay. Does that lose me any like stun efficiency, or is that like optimal to do completely?
With Hellfire, that prevents you from having to do the cringe EX into punches.
Okay, so I'd swap in, start the punches, immediately dodge, use skill, and then just keep punching.
Yeah, that way you can stack up Hellfires without having to do this shit.
There it is.
Because the first way is cringe as fuck.
Make way for the undefeated
Oh, that's pretty easy
champion.
to do. I can do that. I like
Now
that.
you
though,
can
yeah.
obviously do this even if you don't have Hellfires, like, because it is faster than his normal EX. It's a little bit less days. But days is threshold based, so as long as you're still hitting the threshold, it doesn't matter. But even if you get his signature in the future, you can still do it.
Oh, I was gonna ask that too. How valuable are signatures in this game?
Which character?
Well, I guess in my case, I'm gonna be going for like, well, we probably don't know like Ishwen numbers yet, right? I don't even know if I'll have the currency for that. I mean, I guess Soldier's like the only other character on my account. I assume I'm getting Brimstone from the thing. I watched your, what was it? The W engine and selector thingy that you put out. It looks like Brimstone is just like the most universal weapon, and then I need a weapon for Soldier anyway, so figure that's the one I go.
So, I mean, yeah, Brimstone would be nice for your Soldier. So the thing is, in ZZ, some weapons are broken and some weapons are not that crazy.
Okay.
I heard Miyabi's was like the Giga Broken weapon.
What's
If you get Miyabi and you don't have her signature, that's pretty much minus 40% damage.
Damn, we got Brant over here with
Yeah.
Miyabi. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I'm here.
not having Miyabi Sig is a huge damage loss for her. She's still good enough without it.
Is there any
But
character
it
that
is-
you feel like
you
is
can't.
unviable without signature?
Unviable, no, but mid as fuck, yes. Trigger.
Okay. Trigger is one of the
Trigger
characters looking
is-
at too.
Trigger is the definition of mid
Don't
if
tell
you
me
do
I
not have
scared
her
him off
Sig.
already.
Okay. How would you
She
plan
is
my
the definition.
how would you plan my future pulls then, given my account? So my goal is to clear Shiyu and DA, which I assume is like the big end game modes in this game. So if I'm using I'm gonna have a Lighter, Soldier, Nicole, and then Ishwan, and then whoever pairs with her as well, which I think is gonna be the Panda dude, and I don't know who else. Then I was told I don't need a third team, but it's recommended to have a third team because it
So
makes
you
your
think
life
Roxy's
easier. I'm
gonna
not sure exactly what's going on with that. I haven't done the
It
end game modes
makes-
yet.
It makes your life better for sure. Having 3 or 4 teams will help you for like elemental matchups. But people tell you, I understand why they say you only need 2 teams, because you only need 2 teams to get all the
I'm here.
polychrome.
Okay.
I'm here.
You only need 2 teams for Shiyu Defense, and you only need 2 teams in Deadly Assault to get all the polychrome. Because if you can 3-star 2 stages in Deadly Assault, you get all the polychrome.
Okay.
But you said you're trying to sweat.
Yeah, I'm a sweater. Yeah, I'm gonna be in those PvP tournaments. I'm already telling you, bro. I'm gonna be kicking everyone's ass. I'm that guy, bro. I'm a Giga Sweat. You better be watching out, bro. I'm coming for you.
Wait. One day the student will surpass the master. Is what you're trying to say?
Gotcha.
Exactly. You're teaching me now. You know what? I'll teach you in the future too. We'll bring each other up.
Yeah, you gonna beat my Chingy 28 seconds?
I don't even know what that means, but damn straight I will.
Let's see. So you got a soldier team. You got. So you're gonna get a Ishwan. Who else are you gonna get?
Probably Astra on that banner too, just because she's like super universal from what I'm told. Oh wait, that's another question too. So I was told Astra super universal, but I was also told that like based on other games, people expect Astra to like maybe fade out of meta, or not fade out of meta, but like become more niche as they release more and more supports that are just like her but kind of power creep. I'm not sure how true that is or like what your thoughts on that are.
They're going. So the biggest weakness of Astra for the future is she's extremely fucking universal. And what Hoyo usually likes to do in their games is make more niche supports, but they're fucking broken in their niche. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's usually what Hoyo likes to do. So that's what people are worried about. Like Astra might be a little too universal to the point where in the future, if we get 3 or 4 niche supports in the future, like Astra will still be good, but the niche supports will just be way stronger at their niche.
Would you consider Lighter like a niche support? I know he's made for like Fire and Ice, but it seems like he's like viable for so many teams right now.
He's the definition of dog shit if he's not in a Fire Ice team, but he's the definition of God tier if he is in a Fire Ice team.
Gotcha.
So Lighter buffs Fire and Ice damage more than Astra does.
Okay.
Fine.
So like, he is the definition of niche. But he fulfills his niche extremely fucking well.
Copy that.
I'm here.
Would you be worried about pulling like an Astra right now then? Especially with like, I'm assuming 2.0 is going to have like a pretty strong lineup of characters.
I'm gonna be real. I think Astra is gonna be a fucking fantastic unit all the way through, even until we get to 3.0.
Okay.
Like, even if she gets quote unquote power creep, I just can't see a world where she's still not viable up until 3.0 because you need 3 teams if you're trying to be a crazy sweat. You need 3 teams, 3, maybe even 4, right? If you're trying to like sweat really, really hard,
Okay.
like you said you are. And there's just no world where I can see Astra not being one of the best supports on one of your 3 or 4 teams up until 3.0. So dude, like picking up Astra is not a bad idea. She's not gonna just immediately fucking phase out the fucking meta.
Banger. Is there anyone else I should worry about raising on my account right now then, as it is?
Ready and waiting.
I was told Pulcher's pretty good, but I don't know who that would pair with. And then
What's your poker at? What's your poker at? What's their
M0?
mindscapes?
Oh, whoops.
Looking for intel or hiring?
Yeah, 0.
And you don't have Sambi either? Oh shit.
Looking for intel?
Come on.
Head made Rhinne.
Okay,
At your
I got a big
service.
question for you. Are you going to get Miyabi? You have to answer this yes or no right now. That's the only way I can help you proceed. Are you going to get Miyabi? Yes or no?
If she reruns, like, it's a maybe. I don't have a direct answer, honestly. It's like, I'll probably go for her just because I know she's the strongest character in the game right now. But it's also like, if I don't have the polychrome for it or whatever, after getting like Ishwen and then potentially even Astra after that too, like, I don't know if I can. It depends on the rerun timing.
Because it's really hard to recommend your standard selector and shit. Because if you're gonna get Miyabi, you need to get Lycon and you need to raise Sokaku.
Okay.
Is it work time? Is food?
Well, I still have the 300 thingy, so I can use that to get Lycon worst case. So I could use the selector for that, and then, or I could save this for like the Lycon if I need that for the Miyabi, and I end up getting Miyabi. Just grab Lycon from this, and I can use the selector for either Soldier or Arena right now.
But who are you gonna use with Rhinne? Let me see your account.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Like,
Wait.
I was told Rina's good, but I was told she's like kind of niche. But I was told she's also like kind of like not that viable until M1 either. So I wasn't sure what to do with that.
At your service.
This is all I have right now.
You just you don't really. Let's see. So DPS wise, you have Soldier, you have Anton, and you have.
Come on, let's
Okay,
get to
you ain't
work.
got shit. Okay, you would have to use her with Anton. Yeah, you'd have to use her with Anton.
Yeah, my Anton team right now is either Anton, Ambi, Rina, or Anton, Ambi, Nicole.
One.
That's what I've been
two,
using at least.
Yes.
Fuck, you
all
need a
accounted
Lucy
for.
so fucking bad.
At
Oh
me,
my
Rina.
god. Oh my god.
Dude, they
You
put
need a-
Anton and
you
Sokaku on the banner. That was messed up. Give me some units I actually want to use.
Oh my god, you need a Lucy so fucking bad.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to pull Lucy. I was doing like single pulls on this stupid like little beginner banner shit, and it's like not giving me anything. Like, dude, watch this. Lucy, please, please, Lucy.
Right.
Wait, S. Wait, this game is dog shit. This game is straight dog shit. It is actually just garbage, dude. I've lost. I'm a new player. I've lost both by 50-50s. What the fuck? Nah.
Stop. Don't pull again. Your Ishwan's guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah. That's fine. That's
Your
fine. I'm fine
Ishwan's
with that.
guaranteed.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
losing
yeah,
early,
don't
but that's
pull
still
again.
fucked up. Dude, both by
Like-
50-50. All right, dude. I'm 3 for 14 right now in 50-50s recently. 3 for 14. No shot, bro.
So you're guaranteed to get Ishwan. So you're gonna get Ishwan. You're gonna get Panda. So you're gonna have to build the Panda. I'm just letting you know you're gonna have to build the Panda.
That's fine. I'm down to build Panda. I like Panda. Panda's cool. Dude, I would have built Ben, but I heard that guy sucks.
Oh shit, you just pissed
Awaiting
off
further instructions.
Dude.
so many.
I like Ben. I was just told he's bad. I'm just telling you what Twitch chat told me. I don't know anything about this game.
He's not great. He's not great.
I wanted to build
But
Seth too, but I heard he could
people-
only pair with Jane.
Call me anytime.
Come on.
A mission.
Yeah, Ben's not great, but he's the bigger. So you leave him. You don't bully him. Don't bully Ben.
I like Ben. He's a cool guy.
Okay, so you oh no, that's copium. Don't do that. Never mind. Don't do that.
You could build. Were you gonna say Bill Grace?
You could do. You could technically do Anton, Grace, Rina, but dear God, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself.
I don't even know what Grace does. I don't think I've ever. Oh wait, no, I put her once during the story, but I don't remember.
Yeah, don't do that to yourself.
Let's start the experiment.
Okay, so you're getting Ishwan, you're getting Astra, you're gonna get Panda from the banner. Are you gonna skip Jufufu and Caesar?
Yeah, I'm skipping those two. I don't like either of them.
Okay. Okay, so the best thing you can do then is Soldier 11 lighter, or go to your team team configuration, go back out. Press escape. More.
Ready and waiting.
Oh, more.
No, go to more. Preset configuration. Okay. So your squad 2 would be Ishwan, Panda. I'm trying to think who the last.
Yo, why do people keep calling you ZZZ Jesus, by the way? Is there a meme there I'm missing?
Yeah, Phantom. About a month ago, I helped him because I do a shit ton of account reviews, and
Right,
I
I
did a
saw that.
collab. I did a collab with Phantom, and ever since he called me ZZZ Jesus on stream, people have just been. It spread like wildfire.
Okay, ZZZ Jesus, I see you. Is that what I should be
And
calling you
now
then?
I'm-
Is that your title?
And
Ready
now
and
I'm
waiting.
also the Milk Messiah.
Wait. Wait, you gotta explain that one.
Awaiting further instructions.
Oh, it's about milk, man. You didn't see the milk tier list?
No, wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna upload that tonight. The milk tier list.
Oh, were you streaming
Oh,
it last
hell
night?
no.
You did a milk tier list? I respect that, bro.
No, it was a few days ago. You missed a lot, bro. Do you want me to read out some of these to you, man?
Read them.
Oh, also, yeah. Wait. Go to your shop real quick.
Okay, we're just dodging the Milk Messiah stuff? I see.
No, we're not. Go to your shop real quick. Your 24-hour store. Homie, why do you have full battery?
I don't know.
The fuck are you doing, my pupil?
Awaiting further
Oh,
instructions.
that's what I was.
Need
No,
So
go to your store. Go to your store.
okay.
Your
Yeah,
store,
that's what I was
24
asking you
hour
for
store.
the fuck.
Now
What
go to
was it?
Signal Shop.
Where's the signal thing?
Right at the bottom. Signal Shop. Shit, you don't got enough.
Oh, you're
You can
trying to
buy
buy one of
Lucy.
these?
No, you could buy Lucy right now, but you don't got enough.
Oh yeah. I was using those to pull lighter because I kept losing 50, or I lost 50-50. Dude, this. I mean, the whatever, bro. I'm over it. Oh wait, what do I buy with these? I got told to just like buy this tapes, and then just buy whatever I want. After that.
As long as you need, if you want all 10 tapes every single month, you need at least 900 of that currency. So as long as you have 900 every month, you can buy all 10 tapes. But if you don't care about the standard tapes, if you only care about the limited tapes, you only need 450.
Okay.
So then you could do whatever the hell you want with the rest. But yeah, why is your brother? You need to use your battery, homie.
Dude, that's what I was asking you if I should do the drive disc things or not. I was asking you if I should do that. What would you spend it on right now?
Awaiting
Then?
further instructions.
Get your. What's the max level you can get your agents right now? I can't remember.
Right now it's
You
50.
said your level.
I'm here.
So that's the max they can be.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like you got your main characters to 50 already.
I left Ambi at 40 because I was told she sucks.
God damn, bro, you are ruthless. Stop bullying these characters, brother. They got fucking feelings, homie.
I just
fucking
repeat what chat
ruthless.
tells me, bro. They told me she sucks. I was using her. I said I like her.
Standing by.
I want to get Soldier Ambi. Soldier Ambi looks sick. I was just told she was terrible.
I mean, she's.
I
not
saw
great.
your cost thing yesterday. You literally had Ambi in F tier. I saw that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. You must have clicked on the wrong stream.
I believe you, bro.
Yeah, you must.
I believe you,
must
bro.
have clicked on the wrong stream. I didn't do that. I would never. I would never.
I think I saw Ben down there too. What happened to not throwing disrespect
Hey,
on this guy's
shh.
name?
Hey, shh.
What's going on, bro? I think I remember an Anton down there too. Maybe a
Hey,
Grace.
Start the experiment.
Hey.
Who else? Does Nekomata
Hey.
have any fans?
The lunch is on you.
She does. She has Gil.
I don't know what that is, but I'll look
You
him
look
up
up.
after
You
this.
should look up Gil. He gives really good clears with Nekomata.
Oh, that's another good question. Who are other like ZZ content creators you would recommend me to like go check out and stuff? I got told I saw Justin was doing something similar to what I was doing. He's doing like a speed run in this game too, where he's trying to beat the entirety of the game in like 3 weeks or something. I thought that was super sick.
Justin.
Or is it Justin? Jay Stern?
Jay Stern. Yeah. I was just, yo, what the fuck? You got Flossin, Soul, EO, Absolute Gamer, Shanahan, Jay Stern, OK Milky.
Okay, Milky. Wait, was he part of that
Yeah.
the milk list too?
Yeah, bro, there's a lot, bro. All right, so you ready? Here, let me read them off to you. Wait, let me read them off to you, bro.
Oh wait. Before you do that, tell me what to spend the currency on, so I'm not capped.
I'm trying to think. Hey, yo, chat. Because you're only level 46, right?
Yeah.
Need something?
I'm just.
My services
I'm
are
just wondering if
expensive.
I don't think Drive Disc is the play. I'm trying to. Maybe other resources, man. 'Cause- yeah. You're in like you're in the weird spot right now.
Yeah, I need to do all my quests and stuff.
Right,
Dude, I've mainly been doing dailies because I was concerned about the wuwa speed run, so I haven't done like all my quests. I assume these give a good amount of EXP. Maybe I can hit 50 off this? I don't know.
He can't 60 his characters right now because he's only level 46.
Should I pre-farm for 60 then?
You could.
Awaiting further instructions.
That is definitely an option. Maybe pre-farm for your soldier. That is an option. Because I'm gonna let you know, getting characters to 60 will start to drain your fucking
Oh,
resources.
dude, I'm
on
already
it,
giga
dude.
drained. Dude, I went down to like 0 Denny's. I had literally nothing for any of my characters. I think my soldier was stuck at like level 20 the second I got him. It took me like 2 days to be able to farm him back up. That was messed up.
Yeah, you should be able to get the Injured 50
I'll
pretty
take
quick if you lock in.
For trash mobs, do you just stay on like soldier, or do you go to lighter and then stun them and do whatever? Because they die pretty quick, but
So soldier has a reputation for having some of the worst AoE in the game. She is soldier, only hit one enemy at a time. Because her chain attack and her ultimate like go in a straight line upwards.
dude, I was
So
noticing
even if
that
you-
when I was fighting the twins, it was so hard to hit both of them at the same time. I would like ult and it would just like only clip onto one of them. That was annoying as hell.
Yeah, it's rough. You got to get the perfect angle with soldier to hit multiple characters at a time. It's fucking rough.
That's why I used the
Soldier
Nicole.
11. Yeah, that's why Nicole exists. But even then, like that's if you get Astra, that won't be Soldier 11's best team anymore. It will be a lighter Astra.
Oh wait, does Astra not pair with Ishwen?
She does.
Okay.
She does. So you could put her with Astra.
I'm on immersive mode. What is immersive mode?
Soldier one at a time. It also really sucks that you can't get Jufufu. Because Jufufu is also
Waiting
like just
further
really
instructions.
fucking like tailor made for Ishwan.
Wanna see?
Ready for 1, 2.
I am not pulling
But
that
it's okay.
character. I've already decided I am not touching that character. I'm not a fan.
That's okay. You have the panda at
I'm
least.
here, so we're good.
Panda's my goat. We love Panda. Wait, all right. I've heard mixed things about Soldier Zero. This is I wasn't gonna pull her originally, but she looked super sick when I was playing her in the story, so I kind of wanted to pull her. But I keep hearing mixed things about her. I was told that she's like worthless without her W engine. Also, just like don't pull her, and also like just wait for another Electro DPS or something. What are your thoughts on that?
Wait, sorry, I was reading my chat. What'd you say?
I was told that I told my chat that I like Soldier Zero, but then they told me not to pull Soldier Zero. They said the character's like kind of mid, especially without their W engine, and that I should just like wait and pull other characters.
Soldier. Okay, so Soldier Zero Ambi. I'm gonna put it to you the best way I can. I've said this many times on my stream. Soldier Zero Ambi is a very good unit. She is the definition of being the best mid character I've ever played in my life. Like when you play her, you're like, oh, this is pretty good. But something's missing. Like she is the best mid character I've ever played in my life.
What?
That like she's good, but something's missing.
Should I use that?
Please forgive me
Like
for
the
stealing
Ambi
your love.
Trigger Astra team is her best in slot team. But it feels like something could be better in that third slot. Does that make sense? It feels like she's missing someone.
So you're saying, yeah, that makes sense. So like eventually there'll be like a DPS that comes out that just makes her like invalidated and she'll just be mid.
No, I feel like they could make a better support in that third slot for her team.
Oh, okay, I see.
It feels like that team is missing a third character because like as good as Astra is, it still feels like Ambi's missing something.
Oh, I thought you meant Ambi herself was missing something. So it's the team composition that's
like-
missing. Okay.
I've got your back.
Yeah, like
Number 0.
Astra feels more like a band-aid fix instead of being the fix. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Would you recommend I don't pull her then?
I think that you should pull because Black Ace. So I did a little practice tourney the other day for PvP.
Right.
And my boy Black Ace in chat, he actually won it. It was an 8-man tournament, single elimination for Deadly Assault. And he actually won it. That was a long ass tourney, by the way. Thank God, thank the fucking heavens we didn't do double elimination. We would have been there for fucking 12 hours. Holy shit, bro.
You're ready. We fighting? Take
And he
me.
actually won. And Black Ace is also someone who shits on
Need
Soldier
something?
Zero all the time.
Go ask my
But she
colleagues.
fucking clutched up and won him that tournament.
Well, that's a little bit different of a scenario though, right? Because you're like drafting and everything, right? Compared to. Oh wait,
Yeah.
how did that work with like multi-man? Are you drafting against like the other multiple players too, or does everyone just like draft characters relative to cost?
You would have to watch. I would have to show you the tournament how we did it. It's very simple. but just know that Soldier Zero Ambi, she is a very good character. Like
Standing
she's
by.
like even the Haramasa mains, like you'll like the two goats of Haramasa
Is
are
it time
R2
to
and
clock
Yoji
out?
for the community in terms of like YouTube videos.
Right.
And even they both have told me that Soldier Zero Ambi is better than Haru. And
Okay.
those are the two Haru goats.
Number
So
0,
Ambi is a
ready.
good character, but she, when you compare her to the other like top tier teams, you're like, she's missing something. That's why I say she's the best mid character in the game.
Okay. That makes sense. Where would you put like Soldier
Ready
there
and
then?
waiting.
So like if I had, let's say I was going for like the M2 Soldier, right? Because I have her M1 right now. If I go for M2 Soldier, where would you like put her in terms of
Awaiting
value?
further instructions.
I'm trying so hard not to be mean.
You
I'm
trying to shit
I'm
talk
a be-
Soldier right now?
I'm being so real. I'm trying
Awaiting
so
further
hard to think of
instructions.
something nice.
Dude, I heard being a Soldier main is like being a Donjin main in wuwa. I heard this is the struggle life. But that's what I want. That's why I picked Anton too. I am the struggle. I am the sweater. I will clear with the trash units. The ones that everyone hates. The ones they trash talk.
Soldier 11 is a good character if you have lighter, which you do. She is a solid character.
Banger.
If you didn't have lighter, you'd probably want to kill yourself.
Dude, I already feel that every time I play Anton, bro. This guy does no damage. I don't know if it's my team comp or what. I literally can't get this guy to do any damage. He clears like 5 times slower than my Soldier team does.
So my good content creation buddy Flossin, aka Milking on You. Flossin on You is a good content creator, a friend of mine. We talk often. He's a Soldier 11 simp. And
Giga
he
Chad.
skipped lighter. He skipped lighter the first time. And before he just recently got lighter on his rerun, he was doing nothing but every single month bitching about how hard it was to use Soldier 11. And I kept calling him a dumbass because if you love Soldier, why the fuck would you not get her best in slot support? That made no fucking sense to me. So I kept cussing him out and calling him a fucking idiot.
You gotta pull for the
And then-
waifus, bro.
And then finally, he finally pulled for lighter. And the first night that he got to use his lighter with Soldier, he was like, bro, I've never seen Soldier hit this hard before.
See, that's why I pulled the lighter. I knew my Soldier would pop off. That's why this guy's the GOAT. It's the GOAT team. I don't even know who Evelyn is.
So yeah, that you have lighter, your Soldier's actually gonna be decent-ish. She won't feel like complete garbage. But if you didn't have the lighter, I would tell you to try to bench her as fast as possible. Otherwise, you're gonna want to pull your hair out.
Damn. And we're gonna feel the same thing with Anton. I kind of already feel that, but I kind of want to make him work anyway.
Anton needs Astra.
Like
Or he
mandatorily.
just doesn't. He in Deadly Assault, not mandatorily for Shiyu. Technically, it's not mandatory at all. If I'm gonna be completely honest, you can definitely get 20k plus with Anton without Astra. But if you want it to not feel nearly as bad, Astra helps him so much.
Bet. Oh, what set do I go on him? Someone told me to go swing Jazz because he has giant energy problems, and I'm not playing the quick assist comp because I don't have
What?
Astra.
Who the fuck is cooking in your chat? What the fuck?
What do I go on him then? If not that.
You just need to learn how to play Anton. If you learn how to play Anton, you don't have energy issues. So, because whoever that sounds like massive skill issue. Yeah, swing
Damn,
jazz.
bro. Why you roasting chat like that? I respect it.
I'm sorry, bro. What the fuck? No, you just gotta learn how to play Anton. That's like a band-aid fix for an issue that you're not trying to learn how to fix on your own.
Oh, wait, can I swap W engines between other characters if I'm in, like, the endgame modes? We can do that on wuwa. I'm not sure about how that works in
And
this game.
Deadly Assault, yes.
Okay. So one of the modes I can't. Is Shiyu the one with 2 or 3 teams?
2.
Okay.
You can't swap engines, and you can so you can technically change your engine in Shiyu between stages, but like usually you wouldn't do that. So technically in Shiyu you can't share. But in Deadly Assault you can. After you finish one boss in Deadly Assault, you can then move to the next boss and completely change your gear before you fight the next boss.
Oh, it's kind of broken.
Yeah, so Deadly Assault allows you to change gear very easily. Yep.
I'm trying to think what other questions I have. Oh wait, hold on. Did you settle between the M1 Rhinne and the M2 Soldier thing?
Awaiting further instructions.
If you're going to make great use of Rhinne, then yeah, get Rhinne for sure. But the question is, are you going to make great use of Rhinne?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Because if I have Soldier and then Ishwen as my 2 main teams, then I'm just not using Rhinne, right? So I should just go for the Soldier then?
Awaiting further instructions.
Yeah, Soldier and Ishwan gonna be your 2 main teams.
I'm here, so we're good.
Are you going to replace Soldier in the future? Is the question.
I mean,
or is she gonna be one of your DPS for a long time?
she'd probably be there for a while. I mean, I don't know who else would replace her, right? Like, I guess I could put Lighter with Miyabi. I think that works as a comp.
I'm saying, like, basically, are you gonna get Evelyn?
Oh, I mean, Evelyn looks cool. I wouldn't mind getting her. It just depends where she lines up. I'm not like hard sold on getting her, but like if she lines up well and I have the pulls for it, I'd go for her.
I'll protect you from any danger.
She's a cool kit.
Standing by.
I think the only character I really want to get. Well, I really wanted to get Lighter, but I got him.
Here, so we're good.
All it took was losing everything I had
Asset
and
confirmed.
maybe a
Ambi.
second mortgage on my home. And then I'm probably gonna pull for Soldier Zero too. Outside of that, I don't really care who I get. I like Lycon. This guy is cool. But I hear he only pairs with Hugo or Miyabi. And I was told Hugo is bad for my account because he's going to replace Soldier, which is going to be like a pretty good DPS increase, but it's like, I need a second team right now.
Then probably Soldier then, man. Unless you're gonna get Evelyn.
I might eventually.
Probably Soldier. Probably Soldier. It sounds like you're gonna use Soldier for a while, and you're not gonna really be using Rhinne that much.
At your
I guess worst case, I still have the 300 thing too. I could always get the Rhinne from that too. Then I would miss out on the Lycon. I could always see if I get like the Lycon through here or lose another 50-50, which I'm guaranteed to. Such as my luck in gotchas. Fuck these games.
Yeah, fuck these games that we play every day. Yep.
That's the struggle, bro. Bro, in wuwa, I have 7 accounts. Gotchas are dog shit.
Yeah, so dog shit. We make 7 accounts. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're dog shit, bro.
I love it.
I'm the #1 gotcha
Absolutely love
hater.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna be real. How the fuck do you get through 7 accounts and 7 stories and 7 open worlds?
A lot of self-loathing and hate. Dude, the open world is literally the worst part. The reason why I'm picking up ZZ is because this game has the open world. So if I want to do like sweat stuff or like troll accounts or whatever, like I do in that game, I don't have to deal with it. So it's like so nice. I mean, at least I can skip a good amount of the story in there, but the open world is actually just so fucking annoying.
I see.
Need
But
something?
yeah, man,
here, so we're
probably Soldier. Like again, you're in a really weird spot right now because like I feel like this would be so much easier had you started the game like 2 patches earlier. But now you're starting the game like literally 5 days before. Well, not 5 days. You've probably been playing for how long? Like a couple weeks.
I started on Jane's banner. I was told not to pull Jane. I wanted to pull Jane, but I was told she was mid, so I didn't pull her. And I figured I wouldn't be able to get both her and Vivian.
Jane is
Awaiting further instructions.
pretty mid without Vivian. She's okay. She's not bad with Bernice, but you wouldn't have Bernice either. So like, yeah, that probably wouldn't have been the greatest pull.
Ready and waiting.
I'm here, so we're good.
And then Lighter's my goat, so I had to pull for him. Dude, I can't believe there are so many Lighter skippers. This guy's the goat.
It's because he has a dick.
That's the best part.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But I've always said it right. Lighter is easily Lighter is easily one of the best fucking supports in the game. It's just he's not a hot waifu. If he was a hot waifu, he'd have one of the highest ownerships. But because he's not a hot waifu, people refuse to pick him up, even though they know he's broken.
Lighter should have just been Vivian.
I would never
messed up,
turn
man.
down Lord Phaethon.
They would have had
I'm
infinite
here, so we're
sales.
good.
Everyone would be running them. Dude, the same thing happens in WoW. People legit. Oh, dude, I saw that actually in HSR, where like the Acheron mains refuse to pull for their best in slot because it's the dude. I think that's hilarious. That's why I gotta represent
you mean-
Anton. He's my
yeah.
goat.
Yeah, you mean the
Ready and waiting.
Acheron mains who continuously cope every
Wanna see
single
the red
day
scarf?
about not having Jiao Show?
But what if it won't?
Yeah, unfortunate.
I'm trying to think what else I wanted to ask you. That might have been everything though.
Awaiting further
You're kind of the goat at
instructions.
this. I think you
Bro,
answered most of
I
my
just-
questions, or all my
Yeah,
questions.
but you just literally started in a weird time, bro. Like starting the game basically right before 2.0, that just puts you in a tough ass spot, bro. Because now you gotta think about Ishuan, you gotta think about Astra, you gotta think about Miyabi rerun. Future characters might come out in 2.1 or 2.2 that you don't know about yet that might entice you. Like you just started at such a weird time, and like it's gonna be really hard for you to make some decisions. Like you might have to like sacrifice one of your favorites to get someone that's like quote unquote better for your account, or you might have to do the opposite and sacrifice the guy or girl that's better for your account, but is to get the waifu that you want. So like you just, yeah, it makes your polling decisions really tough, man.
True, I gotta get that one orange-haired girl or whatever that's coming out in 2.0 or 2. Whatever. Wait, is there a release date?
Orange-haired girl. Orange-haired girl.
Oh, what the hell? Your mic went. Wait, is that on my end? Oh wait, one last question. The what is it? Bardic Needle or whatever? The shop where you spend the drive discs currency. Is there anything special I need to know about that? I know you go for the ones that are hard to farm. So like Woodpecker, that one's a really hard one to farm because the other set just sucks complete ass. Is there anything else I need to know about it, or about like how I want to save I think you can like select one of the substats on there, kind of like you can in HSR.
If you do get Miyabi, you can craft a Freedom Blues 4-piece set for Sokaku.
The morning air is like a soothing melody.
If you're ever just missing like one piece for a specific set and you have a lot of like gold discs, you can go craft. But mainly, most of the time for me, since I've been playing the game and even up till now, it's been just mostly crafting
Ready and
Woodpecker.
waiting.
Because the other sets I feel a lot more comfortable actually farming.
Wait, can I just craft
That
this one
might
right now?
change.
Attack the 6 slot.
Wait, what?
Oh wait, hold on.
Let me see. Oh yeah, because you have impact on her right now.
Yeah, I don't have a single
Yeah,
other one
right.
that's usable. So can I just like
Wait, that
target that?
Awaiting
Wait,
further
go back to the
instructions.
impact disc. That impact disc is fucking better than the one that Lighter has.
Yeah, I think I got this one recently after I upgraded that. I got this like yesterday or something. This one I
Yeah.
upgraded a few days ago. That's unfortunate though.
Yeah, you definitely need an attack disc on her.
Ready and waiting.
Does it show if I craft the attack disc then?
What flavor of music
Like this thing?
would you like to
Well,
try?
no. Just see, but you're not at a point of the game where like you should be focusing like in-game content since you're still building your characters. So like you can worry about that later. Like
So just don't use the currency here?
don't waste those. Save those calibrators for when you desperately need a main stat like pronto. Like
Okay.
you're not at a point in the game where like you desperately need a main stat right now.
What flavor of
What about
music
the
would
actual
you
like
to try
these
today?
things then? Like the things I have 68 of. The ones that you craft them? Can I just use those whenever I want? Or should I be saving these too?
You do need more woodpecker. How many? Wait, go back to your exit out. Press B.
Ready and waiting.
No, press B. Go to your third one, the third one. Right there. Scroll down. Okay, you have 40 purples. So you know you can craft the purples into golds.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would homie, I would worry about all this stuff once you finally start getting level 60 agents. You're just not at a point in the game where you need to be like stressing about that yet.
All right, bet.
Like so you could be stocking up on them for now.
Okay. I think it pretty much solves it for like all the questions I had. Yo, appreciate the help, by the way.
Oh, anytime, man. Glad to have another content creator in the space.
Ready
Dude, the
and waiting.
ZZ scene seems so chill with their content creators. I like that everyone hangs out. I'm trying to I want more wuwa creators to like work together and like collaborate as well. It seems like ZZ, you guys are all like close knit and whatnot. I feel like in wuwa, everyone like goes their separate races.
We do a shit ton of collabs in the ZZZ space. We're always helping each other.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and do that more on wuwa. It's super cool. I love what you guys got going on over here.
Yep, we're just chill, man.
Yeah, I saw you guys
You're
literally
just
all at a
chill.
call messing around in the PvP earlier. That was funny as hell. I gotta see this milk tier list thing later.
Ready and waiting.
Damn right, man.
My loyalty
Ultra
lies in
quadruple
the
S
winner.
tier.